Welcome to the second annual Concert for Conservation. My name is Christopher Lyle, and I am a Red Wolf advocate for Defenders of Wildlife and the program coordinator for Wolf Park. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the 2020 Virtual Concert for Conservation. As some of you know, we were just 2 weeks away from hosting this concert back in March when the COVID-19 pandemic shut down most of the world. This pandemic has left many of us feeling quite uncertain about life, but the uncertainty that we are facing right now is nothing new for wildlife. This is because we are headed towards a sixth mass extinction of plant and animal life, caused purely from actions of humans. The responsibility for this catastrophe transcends national borders, political spectrums, and religious ideologies. We must make a choice. We can either be complacent, or we can rise together to fix the crisis that our species created. The Concert for Conservation grew out of a determination to elevate awareness of the sixth extinction, specifically within the faith community. Looking through both an ecological lens and spiritual lens, the interconnectedness of all creatures and habitats is clear. And the First United Methodist Church of Waynesville deserves a huge thank you for being a leading voice in wildlife conservation within the Western North Carolina faith community. The 2019 and 2020 Concerts for Conservation feature the American red wolf, an iconic North American species. If you attended the 2019 concert, you learned that there were less than 30 red wolves remaining in the wild, only found in eastern North Carolina. Today, fewer than 20 persist. The population of North Carolina's wolf is shrinking at an alarming rate. We cannot allow extinction to happen within our own state. Extinctions affect us all. They affect our ecosystems, our culture, our art, and our music. We simply cannot afford to tune out to the extinction crisis. Within this virtual concert, you will be treated not only to an incredible lineup of musicians, but you will also learn about the red wolf from the Western North Carolina Nature Center, Wildlands Network, and our 2019 and 2020 Concert for Conservation partner at Defenders of Wildlife. We hope that you will enjoy the musicians and speakers and will consider not only donating to this cause, but also participating in the Red Wolf advocacy activity at the end of this video. Together, we can prevent the extinction of the red wolf in North Carolina. Thank you, and enjoy the concert.
Gaia everyone, and thank you so much for joining me. My name is Tori, and I am the Outreach Educator for the Friends of the WNC Nature Center. We are a native wildlife facility located in Asheville, North Carolina, and we are proud to care for 2 American red wolves.
Red wolves are an incredibly important canine species, and the Association of Zoos and Aquariums is dedicated to preventing their extinction. One way that this is achieved is through the Species Survival Program, or SSP. AZA manages nearly 500 SSP programs, including the red wolf, each with their own breeding plans and population management goals. There are approximately 250 red wolves in the Species Survival Program, and AZA uses their genetic information to create an online dating service, matching individuals who have the highest potential to produce healthy and genetically diverse offspring. For more information on SSP, visit aza.org. Our 2 red wolves, Karma and Garnet, came to the Nature Center in late 2018 with the goal that they would become a breeding pair. February of 2020 was the first opportunity for these 2 to breed. While they were not successful this year, Karma and Garnet are only 4 years old and will have plenty more opportunities to become parents in the future. Another focus of the SSP is education. The Nature Center spends a lot of time educating the public on the importance of red wolves and their conservation. One of our most popular programs is Wolf Howl, an after-hours experience which gives guests the opportunity to walk around the Nature Center at night and see our red wolves up close. We are hoping to offer this program in the late fall and would love to see some of you there. We are very proud of our red wolves and welcome you to come visit them once the Nature Center reopens to the public. You can learn more about all of our animals by visiting wildwnc.org. We'll see you soon. Until then, stay wild.
name is Ben Prater. I'm the Southeast Program Director for Defenders of Wildlife. In this role, I have had the honor of leading a team of dedicated and talented people to help protect and conserve imperiled wildlife and habitats across our region. One species that has been a priority for us for decades is the American red wolf. The world's most endangered canine, the American red wolf is the only species of wolf native to the U.S. that evolved uniquely in the Southeast. For millennia, this top-level carnivore played a key role in maintaining the health and balance of the forest, plains, and swamps of this diverse landscape teeming with life. But as with many of our native predators, the American red wolf faced more than a century of persecution before the species was almost wiped off the face of the earth. At this time, we begin to realize that these animals were not a threat to us or our livelihoods, but rather a critical piece in the web of life that ensures the health and function of our ecosystems. A world with wolves is the world we want to see. For the last several decades, Defenders of Wildlife and our allies have fought tirelessly to rescue the red wolf from the brink of extinction and restore these amazing animals to their rightful place. The path to recovery for red wolves has faced many challenges, but the conservation community has helped work through many of these, led by sound science and the grit and determination to repair a part of nature that we still risk losing. Over the past several years, this once thriving program has faced new obstacles, and while our support has never waned, the population of wild red wolves has suffered. Today we face another dramatic turning point as we continue to fight for the return of the American red wolf to its rightful place. To win this fight, it will take all of us working together to secure a better future for this species. This is why I am so pleased to have you in this fight with us. The congregation of Waynesville United Methodist Church has been a dedicated and vital partner. Through your generosity and by sharing your incredible talents, we have made a lasting difference for wild wolves. Last year's concert was a great success and provided the resources we needed to give the next generation of red wolves a chance to prosper. We were able to take the funds raised during last year's event to purchase 2 soft release pens, which allow for the transfer and reintroduction of new wolves to the beleaguered wild population, with the hope of establishing new breeding pairs. Although we fell short, no new pups were born this breeding season, we did demonstrate that the technique that was used is viable enough to continue the effort. Our full-throated advocacy, armored with your steadfast dedication, will allow us to continue to push forward. In the months ahead, we will seek new opportunities to advance red wolf conservation. Here are just a few examples of where we are headed next. We are in the process of developing new educational materials for students to use while remote learning. We are continuing to work with our allies in the Species Survival Program to support the efforts to conserve red wolves in zoos and nature centers in order to maintain genetic health and a source for new wolves to be released into the wild. We will also be ramping up our efforts to press agencies and government officials to do the right thing and advance the science and policy needed to recover red wolves in the landscape. We will also continue our important work to promote coexistence in the communities that may benefit by sharing their space with red wolves. And finally, we will seek to support anyone who wishes to lend their talents and raise their voice for the voiceless. This is where we can find inspiration and hope and our resolve to continue the fight. So as you enjoy the incredible talents of those performing in this year's virtual concert, I hope you will find inspiration and attach yourselves to hope. We are in this together, and we are so grateful for your continued support. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Carly. My family has lived in Dare and Terrell counties for generations. Now I am serving as the Coastal Plain Conservationist for the nonprofit group Wildlands Network. Over the next couple of months, Wildlands Network is offering to loan out brand new trail cameras to residents of Dare, Terrell, Hyde, Washington, and Beaufort counties. We are excited about this opportunity to get locals involved in our work and be able to see the rich diversity that our area has to offer from an up-close perspective. Wildlands Network has been researching red wolves in eastern North Carolina since 2015, collecting trail camera footage in Alligator River and Pocosin Lakes National Wildlife Refuges. We created this video you're watching from some of the photos taken from a single trail camera over a span of 3 years in a part of the Alligator River Refuge where red wolves have lived since their reintroduction in 1987. The photos show wolves, bear, deer, turkey, and bobcats can occupy the same area for a number of years and continue to coexist naturally. If you're curious about the wildlife on your land, please contact us at carly@wildlandsnetwork.org. To learn more about red wolves and to get the link to see all of the tens of thousands of pictures from all of our wildlife cameras, please visit the link listed below. Thanks for watching.
Oh chimney stone is cold. Oh, let it stand, now the friends are all departed. The kind hearts, the true hearts that love the place of old. Spring shall come again, calling up the moorfowl. Spring shall bring the sun and rain, bring berries and flowers. Red shall the heather bloom over hill and valley. Soft flow the stream through the even flowing hours. Fair the day shine as it shone on my childhood. Fair shine the day on the house with open door. Birds come and cry then, and twittering the chimney. But I go forever and come again no more. Spring is here, spring is here. Life is skittles and life is beer. I think the loveliest time of the year is the spring. I do, don't you? Of course you do. But there's one thing that makes spring complete for me, and makes every Sunday a treat for me. All the world seems in tune on a spring afternoon when we're poisoning pigeons in the park. Every Sunday you'll see my sweetheart and me as we're poisoning the pigeons in the park. When they see us coming, the birdies all try and hide, but they still go for peanuts when coated with cyanide. The sun's shining bright, everything seems all right when we're poisoning pigeons in the park. We've gained notoriety and caused much anxiety in the Audubon Society with our games. They call it impiety and lack of propriety and quite a variety of unpleasant names. But it's not against any religion to want to dispose of a pigeon. So if Sunday you're free, why don't you come with me and we'll poison the pigeons in the park? And maybe we'll do in a squirrel or two while we'll poison the pigeons in the park. We'll murder them all amid laughter and merriment, except for the ones we experiment. My pulse will be quickening with each drop of strychnine we feed to the pigeons. It just takes a smidgen to poison the pigeons in the park.
Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Anything you can be, I can be greater. Sooner or later, I'm greater than you.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I can shoot a partridge with a single cartridge.
I can get a sparrow with a bow and arrow.
I can live on bread and cheese.
And only that.
Yes.
So can a rat.
Anything you can sing, I can sing higher.
I can sing anything higher than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Anything you can buy, I can buy cheaper. I can buy anything cheaper than you.
50 cents.
40 cents.
30 cents.
20 cents.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Anything you can say, I can say softer.
I can say anything softer than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
I can drink my liquor faster than a flicker.
I can drink it quicker and get even sicker
I can open any safe.
without getting caught.
Sure.
That's what I thought. You croak.
Any note you can hold, I can hold longer.
I can hold any note longer than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Yes, you can.
Anything you can wear, I can wear better. And what you wear, I look better than you.
In my coat.
In your vest.
In my shoes.
In your hat.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Anything you can say, I can say faster.
I can say anything faster than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
I can jump a hurdle.
I can wear a girdle.
I can knit a sweater.
I can fill it better.
I can do most anything.
Can you bake a pie?
No.
Neither can I.
Any note you can sing, I can sing sweeter.
I can sing any note sweeter than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
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 You can't.
Yes, I can.
Yes, you can.
My name is Kathy McNeil, and I'm the Assistant Director of Music and Worship Arts and organist here at First United Methodist Church in Waynesville. I'd like to thank you for listening to our concert today and for supporting us in our wildlife conservation efforts. I'd also like to give a very big thank you to all of our musicians today who volunteered all of their time to record for this very special concert. Thank you again for being with us and for contributing generously.
Hi everyone, and thanks so much for tuning into this year's Concert for Conservation. We've come up with a fun and easy way for you to participate in advocacy efforts supporting the Red Wolf. First, you'll need to think about why Red Wolf conservation and recovery is important to you. In the caption of our YouTube video, you'll find a link to the Defenders of Wildlife blog. Go ahead and click on that link to be directed to our blog post. There you can read a little bit more about the concert, its impact, and you'll find a downloadable photo that you can personalize and share to social media to proclaim your support for the Red Wolf. Once you've downloaded the photo, simply personalize the photo by filling in the blank and share on social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter using the hashtag #SaveTheRedWolf. By completing this action item, you'll be an instrumental part of the documented vitalization of support for Red Wolf recovery and conservation. As you know, the Red Wolf is the world's most endangered canid. Red wolves have lost approximately 99.7% of their historical range, and with less than 20 individuals remaining in the wild, we must act now if we are to advance conservation and recovery efforts for this amazing predator. There's still hope for the Red Wolf, though. With support from conservationists and concerned citizens alike, we can make a monumental difference for the Red Wolf. So, join us as we continue our conservation journey in support of the endangered Red Wolf. Thank you so much for lending your voice to this worthy cause.